Everybody, welcome. This is the premiere episode of the Gathering of Seers. I'm your host, Brandon from Viking Tarot, and I'm proud to be in the presence of some great people. And what we want to do is we want to know more about ourselves and about the world. So we're here to talk about tarot, self-improvement, and life in general. I have a lot to say, but I also want to hear a lot from the participants on the Zoom call willing to partake in the conversation. So even if I can just inspire or spark a change in just one person from this live broadcast or recording, I will be happy that we have gathered today. So first of all, who am I? Like I said, I'm Brandon from Viking Tarot. I've been practicing tarot for about 2.5 years now. I started my Instagram about 2 years ago from 0 posts and 0 followers. And I'm pleased to say today that I'm up to almost 350 followers, and I'm very engaged with a very active community, making a lot of friends, getting a lot of clients, and just having a lot of fun engaging with people about the practice of tarot and self-improvement and just bettering ourselves every day. So a little bit more about me. I live with my wife and son here in the Midwest, and I just strive to be a role model for everyone I encounter. That's kind of my new mission statement on life. And why did I name it Viking Tarot? Well, it combines the practice of tarot with the philosophy of the warrior. Our intuition and life experience get sharper every day through taking action, going out, being a good person, practicing tarot, listening to the cards, hearing what they have to say, and letting them guide you in an honest and open way. So in future episodes, at this point, I would hopefully have a guest or a co-host. I really want people to be able to promote their brands, their channels, and their practice, and engage in meaningful conversations. So that's the motivation behind starting this conversation, starting this podcast. And I'm not scared that there's too many podcasts out there. I don't think there's enough people talking about tarot and what it can do for your life, and kind of releasing the stigma that tarot has. People ignorant to its practice can say, "Oh, it's evil," or "Oh, it's the devil, it's devil magic," but it's really not. It's just kind of finding out who you are and helping others, seeing things in a new way, unlocking your intuition, and just really opening your heart and your mind to what the universe has to say. Don't take everything at face value. Challenge what life gives you, what life brings you. And I think that goes a long way to being a better person and a more well-rounded individual, and having a more fulfilling time here on this this chaotic earth. Hey guys, if you're joining my Instagram live, I'm here on the Zoom call. That link is in my bio, so just click on my profile, click on the Zoom link, and you'll arrive here. But I can also answer questions on IG, but this is where my main focus will be. So I'm going to talk about I have a list of topics here. In future episodes, of course, I keep saying this, but I'll have a more refined structure. So we're just going to feel it out. We're here learning. We're out here getting it. So one thing I wanted to bring up today is the difference between in-person and online tarot readings. Of course, today we are separated by lockdowns, travel restrictions, gathering restrictions. So in-person readings are pretty much only available to your close friends and family right now. Excuse me. And that's why it's great that we have the internet to provide another avenue for us tarot readers and people interested in getting tarot readings on a regular basis. So, yeah, definitely a benefit of online readings is being able to connect with people all over the globe at any time. Anyone in the world can be a new client for you. You can also take the time to write out a beautiful explanation of the tarot spread, and you can answer questions and comments over text afterwards. So you get that attention, you get that aftercare. And I've also find that audio and video recordings are very effective and beneficial for both the reader and the client. You can do it live. You can send recordings. It's really up to your preference. You just have to find what works for you as a tarot reader and someone interested in getting tarot readings. For me in particular, I mostly offer readings over direct Instagram messages and email. I strive to respond within 24 hours no matter what, and I strive to be there for my clients and provide counsel way beyond the time of your reading. So um, it's really important to me that the people who come to me for a reading get something that hits them, that impacts them. I don't want to give vague generalizations. I don't want to, sorry, my dad just called me. I don't want to leave people hanging. I don't want to scam people. I don't want to copy paste responses off a website. When you get a tarot reading with me, it's personal, it's professional, it's me truly caring about you and bettering yourself and bettering your life. That's the whole reason I started practicing. So much is thrown our way during our time on this planet, and life has many chaotic situations for both people in good situations and in bad. Rich, poor, no matter what part of the world you're in, you're going to get thrown some wrenches in your plans, and tarot can kind of help you forge a path, have something to work on every day, something to chip away at and grow. So I like to think of tarot as a lifelong practice. It's not like math. Well, there's simulators and differences, but like math, some people just get it or they don't. I think everyone can learn tarot. I think that everyone can increase their intuition, kind of flex their muscle of intuition, and kind of improve over time with practice. Once you really get to know your cards, once you really dedicate every day to this practice, you will see some great results. My clients have just been so grateful, and I'm grateful for them because I get to help them on a week by week basis, and I can really see the difference. One of my first clients, she was in Australia, and I was able to connect with her over Instagram, and I gave her a reading. And then a year later, she comes back, and just her situation is just so good, just because she took what she heard to heart. She really took the time and worked on herself and her family. And now, the issues with her and her family have been completely resolved, and they're just living a wonderful life in Australia. And she couldn't be happier. So I just gave her another reading this last week, and the cards were there for her. They were the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the Hermit. Like, how can you get better than that? The reading was my the Magic of Freya. It's available in my Etsy shop. It's one of my most popular readings right now. It's diving into aspects of your wealth, love, power, and health. So it's just really empowering, and it's a way to kind of get your life back on track if you're feeling in a rut, or if things aren't going quite your way. So, of course, the Two of Cups can mean new love, new friendships, uh, something new blossoming, a partnership, being there for each other. And the same can be said for the lovers, but even, excuse me, but even more powerfully, there's a mutual beneficial relationship there. There's two people being on their path, but at the same time, it helps each other. Creating these symbiotic relationships are just so important. Small tangent, but a majority of the relationship readings I do, it's always this person is doing this thing, I'm doing this thing, and there's nowhere for us to meet in the middle. There's nowhere for us to appreciate what the other is doing, and that can lead to a lot of hardship and divide and issues down the line. So when you have a partner, especially if it's a husband or wife, when you're going to spend your life together, essentially, your life needs to align with their life. You need to both be able to stand on your own, but at the same time, you guys can come together at the end of the day and really, really appreciate each other. And of course, we got my boy, the Hermit, my favorite card. I just love the lifelong journey of knowledge, of growth, of intelligence, of self-reflection, meditation. There's just nothing bad I can say about having that card in any reading, no matter what it's about. So, Two of Cups, Lovers, Hermit, Ace of Cups. Ironically, they were thinking about having another child, and lo and behold, here's the Ace of Cups. It's the birth of a new relationship. It's the creation of something new, a burst of new emotions, just compact and just ready to be there. My good friend, Venus, the Birth of Venus Tarot. I don't know. I think her actual name is Kim, but hopefully she'll be on the show sometime in the near future. She just did a great video about the aces and then what they mean in tarot. And well, what I haven't thought about before is the negative side of aces. I've never considered that there is kind of a expectation or sacrifice that needs to be made to kind of accommodate for this new relationship. As beautiful as it may be, you do have to consider, are you ready for this commitment? Are you ready to take on this energy, no matter how good it is? Do you have the bandwidth? Do you have the capacity to love and care for that new being? So I thought that was just very cool. She loved the reading, obviously. And it's just, that's just happening every day to me now. When you have people that reach out to you, when you have a good clientele, it really opens up a myriad of possibilities for you. And I cannot thank these people enough. So yeah, that was pretty good. I'm going to get a quick drink here. So my intention here is, if you're on Instagram, obviously I'm on a Zoom call right here. We have a few participants. If you click on my name and you click on the link in my bio, it's a Zoom link. It'll take you to this conference call, and this is where I'll be recording and taking guests, taking conversation. So I talked about who I am, what's going on, and some of my most popular readings right now. I'm going to get into a little bit from my journal. So this will be more of a self-improvement area of the conversation. But so what I have here is I have a little bullet journal. I write in it every single day. I've been doing this since around May. So for almost 3 months now, every day I've been writing in this journal. And then, just tracking my personal growth, tracking my tarot practice, and just trying to get better every day. Because like I said, it's a lifelong practice. It's a lifelong endeavor. So one of my mentors, he said to write down in one long sentence what your life is about, what you do, and what you stand for every day. Hey, I'm getting more and more people joining the Instagram. I'm happy to have you here. You'll see me looking forward. I'm on the Zoom call. If you click on my name and you click on the link in my bio, it pops you up here. So if you want to be part of the conversation, you are welcome to join. If not, you can keep hanging out on Instagram and enjoying the conversation. So as I was saying, my mentor said to write down in one sentence and just write down what you're all about and what you stand for. So I want to share with you guys what I wrote. So I said, I am the wake up, workout, diet, tarot, cleaning, playing, challenging myself, connecting to friends, connecting to family, reading, listening to lectures, journaling, walking outside every day, sleeping well, stretching, respecting my body. So, as you can see, those are a lot of great things. And I'll go into each of them a little bit in detail here. So, what does the wake up mean? The wake up, how you wake up is actually one of the most important things of your day, because I know it sounds like some Henry, or who's that guy, Jocko Willink, or some of those other guys, but when you wake up early, it really helps you take control of the day. A lot of us wake up just in time to roll out of bed, freshen up, and go to work, even when it's not even a job you really want or you're satisfied by. So what you're doing is immediately you're subjecting yourself to things that are not your destiny, are not on your path. So when you wake up with purpose at a set time every day, no matter what day it is, it doesn't matter. There's no weekend. It's just 7 days in a row, 7 days in a row, 7 days in a row. There is no difference of what day it is. You wake up early, you wake up for yourself, and you really take control of the day immediately. So what I do is I wake up early because we have a 1-year-old son, so that's easy. So ideally, I'll be waking up around 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'll start my day slowly. Okay. If I check my phone, it's purely business related. I will not scroll through Facebook or Instagram without a purpose, especially not Facebook. I deleted that from my phone. You got to get Facebook off your phone, but we'll go into that later. So you wake up with purpose. The first half hour, I know we're busy. I know we got kids, but the first half hour or hour of the day needs to be for you or your family. Either way, it's serving your purpose. So I wake up slowly. I get up out of bed, stretch, drink water. You got to pound that water early. It really wakes you up. It really awakens the nervous system. And then I get to my stretches, make sure my body is loose, because tension in the body creates tension in the mind. So when you're walking around through life tensed up, sore, just tight, bad posture, that's all going to reflect on how you talk and how you think. So you get up, you take care of your body, you take care of your vessel, you hydrate, and you get some freaking breakfast. I know it's the new cool thing to skip breakfast, intermittent fast and all that, but if you're working a job, a demanding job, going out of the house on an empty stomach like that is going to be hell. You're going to get hangry fast, and you're not going to be able to serve yourself and serve others and serve your purpose. So the wake up is for you. And I kind of hinted at you serve yourself so that you can serve others. Take me, for example. Live with my wife, live with my 1-year-old son. If I am not taking care of myself, how am I going to be there for them? Especially later in life. I'm 32, So what about when I'm in my 50s and we probably have even more kids? And what happens if I let myself get so lame, so out of shape that I can't be there for my children or my grandchildren? Like, you have to come first. I know it's cliche, but it's true. You come first. You serve yourself so that you can serve others. So this brings me to the workout. Everyone needs to work out. You don't have to go to the gym and do a 5x5 Olympic lift strength training program. Working out just means moving. You have to move. For me, I like walks around the neighborhood before it gets too hot. Nice walk around the neighborhood, get some nature time, get some vitamin D, get some sunlight, get the body moving, get the heart pumping. You can walk, you can run, you can skateboard, you can do yoga. I highly recommend yoga, stretching. I also recommend lifting weights. It's a great way to recomposition your body, really change its shape. And really, just being strong is just good for life in general. For example, I'm carrying my 1-year-old son around. I'm going up and down stairs. I'm going over baby gates. I'm holding him, bending over, picking up toys, picking up food he drops. You gotta be ready for these things. People don't think about this, but all these things add up. You got to be there for yourself. You got to be there for your family. And the more you can move your body every single day, the more you'll be there to help serve others. My grandma, she's 93, and you can't get her to stop moving. She's 93. She'll be holding this heavy glass jug full of ice water and pour it for you, and she'll refuse if you try to take it from her, and she'll get up and serve the whole table. And my wife one time was like, let me see, and she took it, and it's heavy, and she's 93 just beasting it out. So that's what I want to do. I want to be there. I want to serve myself so I can serve others. So what have we been over so far? The wake up, the workout. Now let's go to diet. So this all connects. You have to serve yourself so you can serve others. So what's the diet like? I mean, there's all kinds of crazy diets like keto, and there's vegan, vegetarian, there's the carnivore diet, there's paleo. And the more I've researched about diets, I used to be an amateur bodybuilder, and my friend used to be a competitive bodybuilder, and he won many competitions. And he taught me a lot about nutrition. And the more I studied, the more people I talked to, it's just really down to everyone's personal bodies. No two people have the same routine. No two people have the same workout load. No two people have the same metabolism. Hey, welcome. Got a view from India. Glad to have you. So no two people are the same. Two people have the same dietary demands. So you really need to find out what works for you. It's not about doing a diet for like 3 months and then going back to where you were. It's really about it's lifelong. It's every day. It's the consistent. When you see people with a great body that you want, it's not something they did for a little bit. It's just something they do every day forever. Once you understand that, you will never be discouraged again. Like, okay, for me, I have a 1-year-old son. I got the dad bod pretty bad. Um, I used to be a bodybuilder, so I used to walk around about 205 pounds, but I was pretty healthy. I was pretty fit. Go to have my first son. I balloon up to about, excuse me, I go up to about 228 pounds, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy with myself. I know there's a lot of people worse off than that. Sorry that if it feels invalidating a little bit, but yeah, I gained 20 pounds, and I did not feel good. I was slower. I was squishier. I did not like it. So what did I do? I reduced my caloric intake. I increased my physical activity. And I've been doing that for, I don't know, a good 6 months now. So I went from 228, now I'm down to about 215, and I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm in the gym, I'm doing all right. So it's just a daily battle. Um, it's just a daily consistency. It's the lifestyle. So diet, what works for me? I have breakfast, but I have a small breakfast. I like the Impossible breakfast sandwich from Starbucks lately. And I do drink coffee. I have some right here. It's just cold brew, so it's like 70 calories. Keeping that sugar down, keep those carbs down. So what do I have? I have about 3 or 4 just good smallish meals throughout the day, and I don't suffer. I shoot for around 2,000 calories. That'll let me get to around 200 pounds, where I can sit really healthy because I'm 6 foot, maybe 6'1" on a good day, and I got muscle. So yeah, I just got about 15 more pounds to lose, and I'll be feeling great. And you'll see it in me. You'll see it in my face. You'll see it on my arms. You'll see it in my body, and it all goes back to serving myself so I can serve others. So if you're really struggling with calories, hit me up. I made a few diet plans for people back in the day. It's really just, if it fits your macros, eat it. I trust you to treat your body well. And like I said, it's just the everyday struggle. So some days, yeah, you'll get some ice cream, but that's not going to be every day. So just keep it down and keep your activity up, and you'll see some results. So we have the wake up, workout, diet, and then let's get to the tarot practice. But real quick before I get to this talking point, if you're on Instagram, I love seeing you there, and I'm so glad you're there. If you want to join the Zoom, go ahead and click my bio, click the link in my bio, and you'll be here. But otherwise, continue here. I'll try to answer comments from both sides. So Circle of Light says, moving countries flip my whole health regime on its head. Super challenging to get back in line, but slowly getting there. Yeah, that's life, man. That's the wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune. Life has cycles. You'll be on the up. You'll be on the down. But congratulations to you for recognizing it, and you will slowly get there. You don't have to get there fast. You don't have to do it tomorrow. You just slowly take the bad habits away, slowly put the good habits in. You'll start feeling better and better. You'll start the upward cycle of positive change. What can go wrong? It's lifelong. Don't worry about the deadline. The deadline is, I mean, you can set deadlines to motivate yourself, but it's just really you against you. So just take it one day at a time and get it back in line, and you'll get there. And I'm happy that you're recognizing it. Moon hugs. Glad to have you. I respect you. My audience and my Instagram following is just full of highly respectful tarot practitioners and spiritual healers, yogis. I'm just creating a circle of just so much love and positive energy. And yeah, I'm loving what it's becoming. So I have a question here on Zoom. All things magic is saying, do you find a difference in doing a reading online versus in person in terms of the effectiveness of the reading itself? That's a great question. I did talk about the differences between online and in-person readings earlier, but this is a great point that Magic brought up again. So yeah, in person, and I'm sure Moonhugs and some other people listening can attest to this. In person, there's nothing that's going to beat an in-person reading in terms of effectiveness and impact, because as a tarot reader, we're not just flipping cards down and saying, oh, the Three of Cups means this. Oh, the Empress means this. We're taking in all the cards, what they have to say, bouncing it off the querent or whoever's getting the reading. And from there, we can dive deeper into the intricacies of what each of those cards can mean for their situation and what certain cards mean when they appear together in that reading. So in person, that's an unbeatable feeling. You can really feed off each other's energy. And as a male tarot practitioner, um, there's not a lot of males out there. I do have some male followers, and I would be glad to have them on the show sometime because I think we need some more representation. But I'm loving all the female tarot readers in my following too, and I just think it's really cool that we can be there to kind of give someone new perspective, a positive experience, and help them understand more about themselves. Excuse me. So yeah, Magic, you're a male. Yeah, I'm glad to have you on my show, and I'm glad you're contributing. Um, but at the same time, I'm not going to discount online reading. Like I said earlier, anyone in the world can be your client. Simple as that. That's huge. You can help anyone, and it's nice for people who want to get tarot readings that they're not limited to who's just in their immediate area. They can reach out. Like I said, I have multiple clients from Australia. That's cool. I'm here in the Midwest. I got people in California, Ohio, Florida, Seattle. So it's fascinating what you can do. So yeah, Moon Hugs agrees in person. Yeah, uh, it's just great. My wife just joined, and we were just speaking last night that we want to have our own studio space. She teaches dance and makes earrings, and I have my tarot practice, obviously. So it's a small dream of ours to get a nice little studio to where I can give in-person readings, and people can go also have their dance, and she can have her spot to make earrings outside of the home. So yeah, Moon Hugs is a client from Alaska. FaceTime readings, yeah. FaceTime can really get close to that energy of being in person, because you can get reactions, you can have conversation back and forth during the reading. You can see their face light up, or you can see when things aren't going so well. Uh, yeah, so I'm just really thankful that everyone's engaging in the conversation and we're having a good time. Um, so what we were doing before those branches is I'm sharing my journal here, and I was going to share with you something my mentor said is write out what you're all about in one long sentence. So we talked about my wake up, talked about the workout, talked about the diet, and then we have been talking about the tarot practice. And I'm going to let my wife join the live here. So, oh, hey. So yeah, there's my wife and my son there. And, yeah, I got some people on Zoom, some people on Instagram. So we're having a good time. I got an interesting question, from All Things Magic here. But I'll get to that after I talk to you for a little bit. How do you like the idea of that studio for dance and tarot? Do you think that could be reality sometime?
Obviously, I love that idea. I'm still really attached to the idea of owning a wedding venue too, though.
Yeah, definitely. I think that would be a great source of income, as well as being able to give people a great experience and sharing in their big day.
Yes.
Thumb sucker. But yeah, I'm going to get back to the main talking points here. The tarot practice. So it's kind of fun that you're here now, because no. I'll ask you a couple more things and then we'll get back to the main thing. But yeah. What's it like? What's it like living with someone with a tarot Instagram page, taking pictures of cards all over the house and doing readings for these people. What do you think about it?
I don't think much of it. Like, I honestly like respect your business, and I love what you're doing, but like, I know that's so normal.
Oh, you seem to be breaking up a little bit. Yeah, I guess you're just used to it by now. Yeah, I guess you're pretty used to it by now.
Yeah. Like, I just like, are there, and like, since I like do, the whole social media thing, like, I get, like, whenever you have a product you're trying to take a picture of, or like, I'm always just like going around the house looking at things, like, okay, where is gonna make a cool picture?
Yep.
So yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and I'm doing the same thing. You kind of seen my evolution from like using like the Dragon Ball Z card pad, which was a huge mistake.
It's a good evolution.
Yeah.
Much more refined now.
Yeah, like she'll come out to the couch and it's like, oh, don't move this blanket. It's in like the perfect spot for my cards right now. And yeah, the window picks, the little decorative thing in the kitchen there. Yeah, so it's fun, man. And I'm just so proud of you and your businesses. Yeah, let this be a lesson to you guys. You'll try a million things and you'll retry a million things. You'll start at a million different things, and sometimes things just stick. So you went from onesies to jewelry, and yeah. So what do you think about that journey, and what can you tell people that are like struggling to like find what they want to do?
Well, I don't know. Like, I almost feel like I'm not the person to talk to, but maybe I am. I just don't know it. Because I think I struggle a lot with like figuring out what I want to do, and Ori wasn't on my radar. I just am a fast person. Like, I love creating things. A creative person more so than a crafty person, because I'm not really great at all crafts. But so I knew I liked creating. During the pandemic, I played video games, and cooking's too time consuming, baby. So it just ended up being like something I could find a lot of, and I'm like, let me try it myself. I loved it. So like, I think the only advice I can give is that if you're trying to figure out what you're doing, it might have something to expect. Like, you might think, like, okay, here are my interests, so like I'm supposed to be doing something in these categories, but it might be expected that it's going to be what you do.
Yeah, that rings true for me.
Yeah, I will type it here in a second. He wants to get down so bad, but he doesn't have shoes on.
That's funny. Yeah, props to you for making the show with the baby. And yeah, we had our hardships today. Obviously, I was very pumped to have this, and you were supposed to get things done for your business, but our babysitter fell through, and that's always very frustrating. But yeah, that's just what happens when you're going through it as a family, and you just got to keep going, you know. Yeah, I think you can remember I used to try to do those like daily YouTube vlogs. I did that for like a month, dude.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like Casey Neistat or some shit, and yeah, that was just not for me. And then tried streaming on Twitch a few times. Again, starts out fun, but then it's just like nah. And then I did Viking Life and Dating. That was interesting. Tried to start like a dating coach Facebook group.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, it was very I was at the 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah. Music. I stuck with music. I'm still doing that, so that's cool. much to your annoyance, I'm sure it's sometimes. I know, yeah. It's just funny how we suck at singing and we're just howling down here. So yeah, and then out of nowhere, the tarot just started picking up. You got me a deck. What was that? Tattoo tarot, I think. You got that for Christmas for me. Yeah, so I started doing that. Started studying up, and here we are, like two years and some change later. And yeah, I was saying earlier, I went from 0 posts, 0 followers, sludged my way up to the first 100, sludged my way up to 200, and then kind of once I got to like 250 or so, it was just like boom, 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 boom. Now it's like 350 over just the course of a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm just really glad I stuck with it, and I'm really glad that you're there for me and that I'm there for you. And yeah, I was saying earlier, like we each have our thing, but at the end of the day, like we can lean on each other and appreciate each other, and that's all we can do. It's just really starting to line up. We got it. We got our goals written on the fridge, and we intently live. We spend our time well, and yeah, I'm always wishing you the best, and I'm sorry you ran into some hurdles with your business today, but I hope soon you can just laugh about it and it can be done, and we'll just
I'm being the worst, like,
no, you're good.
Hurdles are to be expected. I just don't take them well.
Yep.
I'm a perfectionist, and I am like trying to do things differently than I've done before in my business models, which is very disorganized. So
Yep.
I try my best to be organized and like not being more falls on like just the fact that I'm a mom and not because of my own reasons and stuff. It's just really frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want? There's food right here.
Eat it. Well, I'll let you go on. I'm gonna wrap up the last 10 minutes here, talking about more about tarot and the business. So.
Moon, hugs, and harmony. You were very sweet.
Yeah, I know she's great. Found her a couple weeks ago on Instagram, and she does tarot, and she has a little family too, and yeah, hopefully we'll have her on the show sometime. So.
Yeah, Moon Hugs. Follow me on Instagram. Not my Golden Hour Instagram page. I'll follow you back.
Very good. Well, thanks, babe, and yeah, hopefully next time maybe we can all sit down here in the basement. We can be on the Zoom microphone and pound this out. So cool. Thanks. Bye. Cool. So we have about 12 more minutes here. So we're talking about the wake up, the workout, the diet, the tarot practice. We touched on some of this with my wife here. So real quick on tarot here. All Things Magic had a question about the See You Moon Hugs. Thanks for joining in. There's a discussion to be had on the ethics of your setting your prices for a tarot reading. Sometimes people want a free reading. Sometimes people will pay $35 for reading. Sometimes people will pay $100 for reading. It really just depends. For myself, if you look at my Instagram page, all my posts are a mix of paid readings and free readings I do for followers and whoever. So most of the time, like if I do a fun thing to do is if you have a tarot page on Instagram, is to do like the question bubble, and someone drops an emoji and then you draw a card for them. It's a fun little exercise. It's just one card. It's low effort, but high impact because they can get a little touch of energy and intuition for whatever situation they want to talk about, and at the same time, you can get more clients this way because I just did this weekend. I did my Dragon Oracle deck. I said, hey, drop an emoji and I'll draw a Dragon Oracle for you this weekend. I think this was Friday night. And I got like 15 people responding. And of those 15, 3 people ended up going to my Etsy shop and they ended up buying readings. So it's really, yeah. So it's really just about what you want to do, what you want to deliver. So I love having a mix of free readings and paid readings. And as far as prices go, that just really depends on you. You look at yourself, you look at your ability, and you look at you look at the things. You look at the impact you make on your clients, and you can say, "Hey, this feeling is worth $20 to me. I would pay someone $20 to give me this direction and these good feelings." So that's the metric I use for real when charging. And obviously, the more cards that are involved, the more involved the interpretation is, the more involved the conversation and the follow up is. That's something I would charge more for. So if I'm going to be giving you a reading and then we're going to be talking for a few hours afterwards, that's going to be like $35 or so. It's really just what you value your time at and the feelings that you can give your customers. So like I said, I'm practicing every day. I'm using essentially the same deck every day. I'm using the Marigold Tarot by Amaret Breyer. If you look on my Instagram page, it's just all over. It's like all the skeletons and the plants. It's just black and white and gold. It's just really cool, really powerful imagery, great energy to it. I just can't say enough about it. And yeah, we can talk about more about different decks in the next episode. We have about 8 more minutes here in this one. So wake up, workout, diet, tarot, cleaning. Keep your house clean. Your environment is a reflection of you. If you guys are on the Zoom video, you can see this is my basement studio room where I work on music, practice tarot. It's pretty clean down here. The floors, the basement flooded, so the floors had to be ripped up. So I'll be putting new floors in here later. But things are clean, things are organized, things are in the right place. Your environment is a reflection of you. You don't want someone coming into your car or coming into your house and looking at piles of trash. You want things to be clean, orderly. We like to practice a little bit of minimalism. We like to just keep what's important, keep what we actually need around the house, and not clog it up with a bunch of garbage. So yeah, I can't say enough about keeping your environment clean. Playing, it's important to play every day. It's been said that childlike energy, having that childlike youthful energy and expressing it, that helps the law of attraction work better. It attracts positive outcomes to you when you can look at life with childlike wonder and kind of really just be about enjoying yourself, being about having a good life, something new, welcome. Just living every day to be happy and bringing that energy and recharging those around you and yourself with that playful vibe. After that, challenging myself. I challenge myself every day. Me being here on Zoom and Instagram Live is a new thing. It's a challenge for me. I've never done it before. Here I was thinking I was going to have all these people call in, but it's the first episode, so only a few people came in. But I still got to talk to my wife to interview me. I'm sharing from my journal. I'm really proud of myself for keeping engaged. I've been talking for 50 minutes without a break. I've been filling up the time, so I know I can do this now, and I know I can spread information, pour my knowledge out into the world, and really benefit others. So wake up, work out, diet, tarot, cleaning, playing, challenging myself, connecting to friends, and connecting to family. Hold on one second here. My Instagram live video ended. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'll do that later. All right, going back live here because I reached my time limit. So I will do it again. Go. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So we're at wake up, workout, diet, tarot, cleaning, playing, challenging myself, connecting with friends and family. Your friends and family, I hate to break it to you, they're going to be there for the rest of your life. You need to be on good terms with your friends and family. Everyone has their reasons, and I understand, but it bothers me when people cannot express themselves truly with their friends and especially with their family. So many family members are walking on eggshells around each other. They're keeping secrets. They're telling lies. They're creating drama, plot lines that are just completely unnecessary. A strong connection to your friends and family will help you get things when you genuinely need help. That's a good place to start. When they need help, they know they can come to you. And when an opportunity comes their way, or they see an opportunity for you come by their way, you're the first person on their mind. So things will open up to you. The world will open up to you. The universe will thank you for having a strong connection to your friends and family. Read. You got to be reading every day, 5 days a week. Doesn't matter. When you read, you always learn more after you started reading them before. So you're never going to read something and be worse off unless it's fake news or just something just completely incorrect. But I'm talking about educating yourself, learning from people who have been there, learning from people who are living the life that you want to live, how they got there, what you can do to help yourself get there. BuzzFeed. I read some tarot books. I have some tarot books on my bookshelf there. One of which is the Pythagorean Tarot. It's very high level, very detailed explanation of the numerology and more astronomical meanings, astrological and numerological meanings behind tarot cards. So read, listen to lectures. This helps you sharpen the blade and get smarter, get better, learn. Journaling. Everyone needs to keep a journal. You just need to write what happens to you every day, and you need to write notes of things you learn throughout the day. For example, I have my bullet points here, and I have stars next to the things that I deem absolutely important. So, to sum it up, wake up, workout, diet, tarot, cleaning, playing, challenging myself, connecting to friends and family, reading, listening to lectures, journaling, walking outside, sleeping well, stretching, respecting the body. These are things that I want to do every day. These are the things that I do, serving myself so that I may serve others, so that I can be here for a long time and be there for my friends and my family. All right. So it's 1:00. I just want to thank everyone on Instagram and Zoom for joining in on the very first episode of the Gathering of Seers. I'm very excited to keep growing on this and building on this. I have so much more to go through, so much more to talk about, and I can't wait to have some guests and really make this grow. I want everyone to be learning, improving, and I want to give people the chance to plug themselves and their products. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next episode, and I cannot wait. I'll see you next Sunday at noon Central Time.